Good day everyone, I am Michelle Angel Italia from BPED 2A and I'm going to report solid waste management. Management is the term applied to all the activities associated with the management of the community's waste. The basic goal of integrating solid waste management is to manage community waste in a manner that meets public health and environment concerns, and the public's desire to reuse and recycle waste materials. Solid waste today contains many materials such as plastics that are readily degradable and toxic materials. Primarily various types of chemical waste produced by industry. Similarly, the amount of hazardous waste generates has been undergoing dramatic change. Change. In addition, industries increases their annual discharges of toxic chemicals directly into environment. Early civilizations did not have a problem with waste because it consisted mainly of organic waste and the decomposers converted it into useful materials. There were also fewer people and they generated little waste. The problem became larger with more people generating more and the variety of waste, such as chemicals, liquid, solid, nuclear, and hazardous. Little of this waste is food for the decomposers that thus a variety of methods must be used to manage the waste. Types of non-hazardous solid waste. First is garbage. Designates filter scrubs waste resulting from growing, handling, preparation, cooking, and serving of food. It attracts insects, rats, and rapidly decomposes with production of unpleasant odor. Number 2 is rubbish. Rubbish day. This term includes all non-putrescible refuse except ashes. There are two categories of rubbish. First is combustible and non-combustible. Combustible, this matter is primarily organic and natural and includes items such as paper, cardboard, wood, and beddings. Non-combustible. This material is primarily inorganic and includes tin cans, metals, glass, ceramics, and other mineral refuses. The third one is ashes. Waste products from coal, charcoal, and wood when burned. 4. Other waste. Demolished materials. Example of other waste is demolished materials, abandoned cars, and construction waste are also considered as municipal waste. Solid waste. So, the materials that are collected under the term solid waste include different substances from a multitude of sources. The sources of solid waste are dependent on the socio-economic and technological levels of a society. A small rural community in Ethiopia may have known types of solid waste from known sources, while a big city such as Addis Ababa may have many sources. Most people can identify solid waste when they empty their trash cans. There are such more household waste that are considered to be solid waste than realized. First off, example of the source of solid waste is residential. Generated generated from living households generally contain non-hazardous solid waste. Kitchen waste, kitema, and ash are common in Ethiopia. Second is agricultural. Solid waste due to agricultural activities, food, residue, animal dung, crop, crop residues, etc. Such waste are usually non-hazardous and negligible in rural Ethiopia. Third is commercial. Waste generates from business establishment, food establishments, shop that are generally non-hazardous waste such as paper, cardboard, wood, metals, and plastics. 4 is industrial waste. From various types of industrial processes, the nature of waste depends on the type of industry and kind of raw materials involved. There may be toxic and hazardous waste that have adverse effects to the environment. Fifth is institutional solid waste, generating from public and government institutions, offices, religious institutes, schools, universities, is not generally not hazardous. 6 is hospital waste, discarded unwanted solid waste from hospitals. It consists of both non-hazardous and hazardous waste. The above classification helps to identify whether the waste is hazardous or not. That is all. Thank you.